Hello.
Hello. We just finished eating.
Yeah, it was good.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. We also had something really fun happen.
What happened?
One of our subscribers, Bryce, whoop whoop. Bryce found us on Facebook. Well, he didn't find us. He kind of like fell into it.
Friend of a friend.
A friend of a friend, my cousin, which is the best. I'm probably going to say it wrong and she's going to hate me. Librarian, because I'm country and I say librarian, but librarian.
It's really not that difficult of a word to say, librarian.
I say
Bruh. Like bruh. Just, you want to put that in there, bruh. Librarian.
Librarian. I still say it.
I hope I'm not saying it wrong and I'm just coaching it.
Well, Bryce, don't listen to us. But Bryce, whoop whoop, Scotlandville. Have a great school year. He's a good Tesla fan. Yay! I'm so excited because he found me. It's really awkward because he was calling me Miss Reddix, and I feel really old. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got the Mr. Reddix in there too.
I was like, golly, I feel so old.
we are super old.
That's sad because we act like we're like kids.
Yeah, like we're in middle school.
That was just depression that you saw come across both of our faces. That was just depression that you saw come across our faces.
Yeah, I am knocking on the door at 30. I'll be turning 30 like right after the Tesla semi-truck announcement. So if Elon is watching this and he wants to just shoot me out an invite, maybe like plane tickets or something.
Oh, you can shoot me a plane ticket.
I mean, if you want to have like a truck driver who also owns a Tesla at the Tesla semi event, I'll be the person that has to take the hit and be there.
And if you just want to invite me, I don't have a Tesla. We'll just ride around the neighborhood. We'll be that creepy person that gets reported.
This car probably doesn't make enough noise to draw attention.
No, that'll be the problem. Car
Really
not
quiet,
running, just
really quiet car creeping around the neighborhood.
now that you have the windows tinted, thank God it's not dark outside.
Yeah. Drive by.
Okay. Tesla pickup truck.
Yeah, so they said they would be announcing the semi later at the end of September, and they also said they'd be announcing or revealing the pickup truck in a little under 2 years. So, and I think that could go a little further because I think they're gonna have their hands full with the Model 3. They showed a teaser image of the Model Y. The referral program now has a secret level prize to win the next Roadster. So they have a lot of stuff going on. And they haven't shown the teaser of the Tesla pickup truck, so that might get pushed back.
I think it does because I think they need to focus on improving the line of cars they have now.
I'm really curious about how much room they have in Fremont to keep making cars. I haven't had a chance to go on a tour yet, but I know that they're making a Model 3 drivetrains at the Gigafactory, and they're going to ship them to Fremont, and that should clear up room, and then maybe they can do that with the Model S also.
When I go to California in January, I'll go to the place and I'll take a picture for you.
That's really far away from where you're going to be.
That's okay. I can do it. I can get there.
I mean, that's a day.
I'll take a plane.
California's a big state.
I'll take a plane there.
Okay. I didn't realize we was balling like that.
I'm not paying for the trip. I'm not paying for the trip.
How you just gonna go to Fremont without me?
When the realization kicked in. Oh no, but you won't let me drive your car.
Huh?
You won't let me drive your car.
You gonna get one?
No, but I'ma just go to the Gigafactory and look them up myself.
Yeah, the Gigafactory in Fremont.
Is that? You forget you. I hate you. I don't know where all these things are. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, it's over there in San Diego, right by Vegas.
What, really?
Huh? It's right there.
San Diego.
All right, Christian.
Christian ain't having it.
Okay, so as long as we're about 2 years out, let's start making some predictions for the Tesla pickup truck.
Okay.
You have anything you think you might?
Well, when I think of pickup truck, I don't think of electric at all. I think of a man's work truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I think of him just throwing stuff in the back of the truck, not caring. This is obviously going to be a show truck. This is not like I pull up to the construction site and bam. I don't see it.
I think it could be a work truck. I don't know if it'll be something
that
might be on the side of the road doing construction, like that type of work. Just completely in the mud, and maybe.
Like I could see maybe people who work for like.
Let me put it like this. I think it's going to be capable of a lot of that stuff, but I don't know if people will use it for that type of stuff.
I mean, but I'm just
like all of the trucks we're passing by now
right
in
now,
our neighborhood.
They are this. I mean, this guy's pulling a lawnmower.
I wish you could see all the trucks in the neighborhood.
They are not made for this. These trucks are not. It's hard to put in words what a truck should. What Tesla should do. I mean, the back of this truck is going to be made out of the strongest metal to man, because people just normally throw things in the back of their truck. They throw tools, boots.
Well, I don't think they're going to be reinventing the wheel or anything. I think it's going to be a truck. I think they're just going to have their own littles. They're going to give it the Tesla DNA and make it a little special.
But why? Who would buy that though? These guys, when they buy a truck,
you know what type of miles per gallon trucks get?
I do. But do you know what they use them for? What a lot of guys use their trucks for?
Yeah, they drive to and from work.
Some do, but some use it to cut stuff in the back because they don't want to buy the whatever the thing is to cut wood. They use it to cut things.
Well, that might not be their market. Like the people who are just gonna beat the truck up, that's probably not gonna be.
And that's what I'm saying.
But there are a ton of people who have these big trucks who just go to and from work, and they keep those trucks spotless.
And that's why I say it's going to be more so of a show truck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fancy pony.
But those people who do have those really clean trucks, you will see them pulling a boat every now and then.
Well, yeah, you'll see them pulling a boat, but.
And I think that's going to be that's one of the features I think it'll have, like autonomous boat docking. Like just imagine that if you could you can just be on the boat and the truck can just back the boat into the water itself, and then it can go park itself. Cause I drive over the Basin Bridge all the time, and you see the
go park yourself in the water.
no, just park yourself over to the side.
the truck just floating past the boat.
Yeah, because they have like this little area where they back the boats in, and they have another area where they park the trucks in the little trailers that carry the boats.
Hey, where is my Tesla truck at? Where did it park at? It's floating in the Mississippi.
I think it's gonna be a very different looking truck. They're gonna do things obviously to modify the aerodynamics, make it cut through air a little better, make it more sleek.
And I'm wondering about that too. When you say make it look more sleek,
mm-hmm.
I'm wondering what kind of truck is this gonna? What is this gonna look like? Because most people who buy trucks, they like a big. Okay, we can't make a truck look feminine. because.
Well, that's not really true because most people who buy a truck, they buy what's available and they all look the same. So
Well,
they don't really have a choice.
Well, yeah, they don't.
The only truck that I've seen that's ever
the Toyota Tacoma is very different than most trucks. It's very rounded, but it's big in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
but the only truck I've ever seen that looked, I guess, feminine or whatever is the remember that convertible truck that Chevy made?
The Avalanche truck?
No, it was a convertible.
I don't know.
I think it was a 2-seater. It
Oh,
was a hard top.
Tacoma?
It was a hard top convertible.
Oh, it was Chevy?
Yeah.
Oh, that little tiny little truck?
Yeah.
Oh, that little thing?
It looked like it was supposed to be fast, and I don't think it really was. Or
they had a bunch of those in that music video. Bling bling. Every time I come around, you see they bling bling. They bling bling.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. They had a bunch of them in there, and they had like the wheels poking out of the side of them. They looked really weird. That was when the PT Cruiser was about. That was the hottest thing.
I don't think PT Cruiser were ever the hottest thing. I remember the first time seeing one of those in person. Like, cause I saw them in the commercials, and they look cool in the commercials. Like they shot it from really good angles.
Yeah.
And then I saw one in person, and I was like, wow, this is a really ugly car. I wasn't sure if I was looking at like a specialized hearse or. That's what I thought it was. It looked like it could be like a hearse. I was really shocked.
Oh my god.
Or like a failed attempt at the Prowler. And
Okay,
that was a weird looking car on its own. I'm not gonna drive down there. Nails.
Where?
That's what a new construction is.
Oh, okay.
Another thing, I guess I would imagine the Tesla pickup truck is gonna have the air suspension, and you're probably gonna be able to raise and lower it, and that's probably something that'll help you connect and disconnect to trailers. And
they're back.
The geese are back in the neighborhood. Those geese are some gangsters, y'all.
They don't move.
They will
nobody.
stand in the street and they don't care about you, your car, where you need to be, where you coming from, who you driving with. They are not moving out of the way. You have to wait for them to move when they're ready to move. I guess today they decided that there will be peace.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh.
That's good.
I just drove by the house and it thought I was going home, so it was ready to open the garage. I had to stop it.
So I personally think, I mean, just pickup trucks in general are just so. I don't know. I just don't see. Maybe if it looks okay, maybe their truck might look more like an Avalanche. Maybe.
Avalanche.
To me, that's more Tesla.
What's the truck that Honda makes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Pilot is their SUV. They definitely Ridgeline. Okay.
Ridgeline.
Yeah, I don't know if they still make it. I think it was
Trying to think how it looks.
I think it was like a single body truck like the Avalanche used to be.
I don't know. But if they make the Tesla truck kind of similar to, like, Avalanche is like, it's not a truck, but it's a truck. You know what I mean? Like, it has a thing that goes over the back that can kind of still put stuff in and cover it. But it's like a half of a car of a. It's like a half of a Suburban.
I wonder if they're really gonna worry about covering the back. But I guess at the same time, covering the back that helps the aerodynamics and that'll get you more range out of the truck. So that probably is something they're gonna want to have incorporated. But I'm pretty sure a pickup truck, if they keep the look the same as what normal pickup trucks look like, it'll probably have a nice sized front area, and that could be that would be awesome for tailgating, even in any Tesla, just the front area. putting your tarp down and using your front as a cooler. I never know how they get the water out of there when they finish though.
What?
You seen the guys put the tarp down in their front and they just put ice and drinks in there?
Oh.
How do they get the water out of there?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know how they get the water out. In they tailgates?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably just let the thing back down. Just let it down.
What?
The little back door. Let the back door down?
No, in the front.
Oh, well, how they would do that for the front?
Yeah. I've seen it.
You seen it in a truck?
A Tesla.
Oh, in a Tesla?
Yeah.
Now, unless they have a pump.
I guess that's what I'm thinking. That would be like the best way. And I think the battery is probably gonna be like everything else. They're gonna keep the battery in the floor, keep the center of gravity low. It's probably gonna be a lot faster than a lot of trucks, which would be great for people out here because people drive their trucks like they're race cars.
I can tell you right now, the Tesla truck would not be a big seller for I don't think in Baton Rouge or where we stay either.
Really?
I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it.
You don't think the Tesla semi? Well, I keep wanting to say semi truck.
Cause you ain't getting one.
I might get a semi truck. I might say I want a semi truck. I'm driving for myself from now on. I don't need y'all. Do this thing on my own.
Whatever. But I'm gonna put my stamp down. I don't think that's gonna be a big seller.
I think there are a lot of people in like Louisiana, Texas, and the Southeast, and in like the Mountain West, waiting for Tesla to make a pickup truck. A pickup truck.
I can tell you right now, they released an article on our famous news channel, WFB, about electric cars, and the comments there were so hilarious. Electric? Huh. I take my gas any day over electric. Zach knows because he argued with a few of them.
Oh, I was arguing with everybody.
Yes, he argued with every single person.
Yep.
Every single person.
I can get very petty when it comes to Tesla. I will argue like I have nothing to do. Because often I don't have anything.
Nothing to do. Obviously.
Don't have nothing to do when I'm sitting in the truck most of the time waiting for to get unloaded, waiting to get unloaded or whatever. Just argue with people on Facebook.
I mean, he was arguing with people. I'll leave you in the dust.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot faster than a regular truck.
But that's the thing, though.
That's one thing that I wonder about. Kind of looking at the trucks here, a lot of people like to lift their trucks up.
Yes.
I wonder how that would be effective because it's going to be a heavier truck. It'll probably be, I mean, at least 5% heavier than an equivalent size truck just because of the battery. So I wonder, and you want to have the lower center of gravity with the truck. So I wonder how that would be effective by lifting it up because people love lifting their trucks up.
They do.
Nice and high.
Well, a lot of people like to go mud riding.
Especially since it flooded out here. Now it's a lot more prevalent with people having their trucks excessively high off the ground.
Yeah. I mean, but a lot of people like to do mud riding and they change the tires. That's another thing. They change the tires as well to mud tires. It's so many factors in the great state of Louisiana of why I don't think Tesla pickup trucks will do well.
But maybe it'll have like a dynamic air suspension that can go up a lot higher than what we already have. Because it works well in a semi truck, so I don't see why it wouldn't work in a Tesla truck.
I just think that for what people in Louisiana, what they look for, I just don't think that that Tesla caters to the real tech savvy people. We're talking about people who like to do mud riding. They get in their truck and they got mud all over the windows, the doors, the sides, all over them. They just covered in mud.
I think mud riding is a very niche market. I don't think that's...
You think? It's becoming really popular. I mean,
you have to realize, really, we're in Louisiana. I don't know if that's... I can't say for sure that that's a big thing all over the country.
Well, not all over the country. That's why I say I don't think it's going to do well in Louisiana. I think it will do excellent in those Californias and all those other states. But Louisiana, we move a little slow. We move a little slow at our tech game. And I think it's going to take a while for people to realize the advantages of something like this. Because all they can think about is, I need gas. The first question people ask is, well, what happens when the power goes out? Oh, what happens when a hurricane hits and you can't charge your car? So we're going to always have those type of worries in Louisiana. Which you guys have probably different natural disasters in your area as well. But in Louisiana, we've had issues where the power has been off for weeks in some areas. So that frightens people when you say electric.
Another feature I think is going to have, I think instead of having like these giant mirrors that some trucks have, like you have to have the bigger mirrors for when you pull in a trailer or like a boat or something like that. Oh, there's a boat right there.
Boat.
You have the bigger mirrors and you can extend them out, just so you can see what you're pulling. I think that maybe they'll just go with regular mirrors and you can have a camera just for when you're pulling those things, so you don't have to have a giant mirror out on the outside to
But how you gonna see when you're trying to back it up? In the cameras in the back of the truck.
Cameras on the side. Cameras replacing so you can have normal size mirrors. And you wouldn't need them all the time, because like the way trucks are now, you have these big mirrors even when you're not pulling anything. All it does is, all it would do in the Tesla truck is reduce your range. Do you think it'll come in more than one size? Like Ford has the F-150, F-250, F-350?
I don't think they need to waste their time.
Yeah, I think they'll...
I would hope they not do that.
The F1... Well, the F-Series is the best-selling truck, but the F-150 is the bulk of that. And I think they'll probably try to keep something comparable in that range. And they'll probably still have the battery upgrades and the battery and the battery upgrades will give you speed upgrades also, and that'll probably also give you an increased amount of towing capacity just from upgrading the battery, I would imagine.
Interesting. I wonder how far you'll be able to get pulling something like a boat.
You know you can do that with a Model X, right?
Yeah, I know, but I wonder how far you can get pulling something with a truck, with the size of a truck as well.
I don't think it would make that much of a difference in a truck.
Because I feel like you're toting more car, then you're adding a boat, then you're adding all of the other stuff that comes, like the people that go in the boat, in the car. I'm still thinking about this truck.
What?
I don't know. I think it's a good idea to have something, but I'm wondering like how big it would be, because like you don't want to. It's milk time.
Okay, that video had to come to an end kind of abruptly. Young Christian had to make a big poop, and we need to take care of that. But let us know what you think. The Tesla pickup truck. I mean, I talked about it as many topics as I could think of. But like, what features do you think it'll have? How well do you think it'll compare with the gas-powered and diesel-powered pickup trucks we have on the road now? As usual, I'll be in the comments.